Today we are starting over as a noob in Brainrot evolution and getting max level with admin command. That's right, we are back with commands to spawn in literally anything we want. Even the new Coral Blocks and LukeBlox exclusive items. Let's get started. All right, so first things first, I'm sure you guys are all here to see the new YouTuber items. And so, on screen right now is what the two new crates look like. But with the power of admin commands, we can give the relics to us. Look at this. We're gonna go ahead and give us the coral wing, the coral star, the coral knuckle, and the coral flods. Now, with the power of all of these relics, we are already off to a great start. Oh my gosh. And in case you guys did not know, this Saturday is when the live event will be happening. Coral Blocks versus LukeBlox. Dark versus light. It's going to be insane. So you're not going to want to miss out. But the first thing you're going to notice is our damage is not good enough. So I think we need to give ourselves a pet. So let's go to the give pet command. And I'm going to type a random letter in and see what it gives us. In 3, 2, 1, the letter Z. Oh, Zeus pet. I'll take the Zeus pet. And all of a sudden, we have a 1,000 level pet that I can't see. Where's my pet? Hello? Oh, there he is. He's flying. Oh, I forgot the Zeus pet flies like that. That's so weird. Okay. Well, there we go. We are at level 7 now. And as soon as we rebirth, I'll show you guys everything inside of my crate, the LukeBlox crate. Because trust me, you're not gonna wanna miss it. It's actually so OP. There we go. The Bombombini Guzzini, the Ballerina Cappuccina, and now we have the Boneca Mbalabu. So let's rebirth and give ourselves everything that is inside the LukeBlox crate. So let's go give relic, LukeBlox, and we have the Luke necklace. We have the Luke mask. We have the Luke helmet. Oh my gosh, look at the samurai helmet. That's so cool. And finally, the Luke sunglasses. And if we take a look, oh boy, the Luke helmet, the mask, and the chain, crazy. Oh my gosh. So what we're gonna do is use the helmet and the wings plus the Luke mask. And now we have a crazy high XP boost. Oh yeah, that's more like it. Now the only thing that could make us more OP is if we had an OP Brainrot. But there are so many Brainrots to choose from. Look at all this. We can spawn in any of these Brainrots. And I know you're all saying, what about just spawn in LukeBlox? But unfortunately, the command right now does not work. If only. But look, if we scroll down, my Brainrot is going to be right here, and Coral Blox's will be right there. But you guys will have to comment down below. Are you team LukeBlox or are you team Coral Blox? But again, we need to spawn in a Brainrot. So, wait. Does that say the golden Sahur? Oh my gosh, wait, I thought it was about to spawn in a deleted Brainrot. But instead it gives us the golden Tralalero, which is basically deleted too. Wow, I forgot about this one. All of a sudden, we are in the next world. There's Boneca Mbalabu, very nice. And let's see what other commands we got. Give, Game Pass. Oh, I'll take all the Game Passes. Do we have them all now? Oh, we do, perfect. Oh, and look at this. We have all this stuff in the exclusive packs, but instead of actually buying it, let's just give it to ourselves. Give relic tornado. Okay, we'll take a tornado. And then what is this? The pee-pee potato? We'll give pet the pee-pee potato. And then what is this? The Futera pet? I'll take one of those too. All right, so now if we go and equip these 3, oh my gosh. And we have the extra relic slots. Perfect. Tornado, Coral Star, and we'll use the Luke necklace. Okay, look at our setup now. We are dripped out. This is crazy. I cannot believe this. And we don't have enough gems. But I tell you what, we'll go ahead and give ourselves some currency, gems, and how's 10 million for us? Perfect. Nice. All right, next world. And you know what? Every time we get to a new world, I'm gonna give myself a new Brainrot, and I'm gonna make it random. And 3, 2, 1, boom. Oh, the Cuore Amoroso. Okay, fair enough. We'll take the Cuore Amoroso. But now that we have this crazy OP secret, we're not gonna slow down anytime soon. So, let's give ourselves another new Brainrot. And 3, 2, 1, stop. Oh, the pink Perini Cuoricini. I don't know what's up with the Valentine's Day theme, but there we go. Oh, and I almost forgot. We can give ourselves pass currency. Look at this. So we're gonna go to 100 SP, and just like that, boom, all of this is now ours. Oh, look, treat on Sahur crate. We got a pet, and oh, the Shelly. Oh, I forgot about the Shelly. Awesome. And we glitched out the rebirth again, so we are back to the ocean like nothing ever happened. Okay, so let's unequip this, and let's use the rose and the pink butterfly while equipping the Shelly. Look at this thing. And wait, if we can do that with the season pass, I think we can do that with the Valentine's Day pass too. So give currency, and then we do event pass XP, and then a whole bunch of zeros. Look at this. Claim, claim. Oh my gosh. So we can get the Cuore Amoroso again. But now we have even better relics. So we can replace the Coral Star with the Valentine's Day Bear. And just like that, we are level 22 and back in the ocean. But again, let me remind you, this video is not ending till we get max level. So let's go. Intercletra Mania, where we need to give ourselves another new Brainrot. And this time, I'm gonna go with the letter Q. We got Vaquitas. And you know what? Whatever we get, we're gonna use. So there we go. The lo. And this might bug out. Yep, of course it does. All right, wonderful. Here we go. There's the Mateo, a Giraffe Celeste, and oh, we bought the next upgrade. And we got the Snow Sahur. We have now what? 6 different secrets? Pretty cool. There's the Dragon Frutini, and this will upgrade our speed just a little bit faster. And with the Echo Cavo Virtuoso, we have made it to the Nuclear Core, to the point where we should go over to the index and buy all these. Hold on. So give currency, index, points. There we go. Perfect. Okay, there's a pet slot, there's a relic slot, index pet, XP, damage, and the final boost. Look at my little army behind me too. This is great. All right, we'll buy another pet slot in case we get more pets. There's the Leule, and we are just moments from being in Unen Olympus. Let's go, dude. Nice. And there's the Trillalero Tralalima. All right, next, give Brainrot. We'll do the letter E. And it's saying the Pharaoh Sahur. Oh my goodness. I almost forgot about this guy. So the Pellegrini Pananini and the Bri Bicus. That is another rebirth, baby. All right. Now I want to look to see if there's any Brainrots that I don't recognize. Wait. Oh, I just realized we could give ourselves the Tur Sahur. Ooh, no one has this Brainrot because you have to be in the brain heaven in order to even try to get it. Comment below if you have the Tur Sahur, because trust me, you're not gonna want to give it away. It's one of the coolest, rarest ones. And actually, we leveled up so much that we could skip over the desert entirely. So, actually, we have made it to Imbalabu. Once we stop leveling up, I'll give ourselves a new Brainrot. But for the moment, I feel like we are too OP to stop. If you want to see an OP Brainrot, give Brainrot this guy. This is what I'm talking about. The most OP Brainrot in the game right now. The exclusive pack Karkakor. He basically does an explosive poison slap that has a 25% chance to do 4 times the range or twice the damage. Or sorry, I reversed that. 4 times the damage or twice the range. So look at this. Wow. And so we are at 52%. And I think it's time we get even better relics. So let's spawn in the supernova. Give relic supernova. There we go. And we'll spawn in a bunch of them. There we go. Now look at this. This is what we've been waiting for. Yep, max relics. We'll have max pets pretty soon here. And the best brain rots in the game. But since we got to the next world, I want to use the 6-7.
6-7.
We don't use it enough anymore. Which, it's crazy to say, but this isn't even the most OP. It is 380% stronger, which still makes it literally top 5 in the game, though. So don't underestimate the 6-7. And I think it's about time we spawn in the Meowl. Give Brainrot Meowl. Oh boy. Very nice. The Meowl, which is 380 and has a 20% chance to do twice damage and twice range. But you know what's crazy? Is I don't know what the special abilities are going to be on the YouTuber Brainrots. On mine or LukeBlox's Brainrot. If you have any ideas, comment down below. I'm hoping that mine is crazy strong, but we won't know till this Saturday. So comment down below your prediction, and hopefully you guys all get the new LukeBlox Brainrot, because I know I want it. All right, well, we are at level 70, and so just one more level will take us out of Brainrot Abyss and in to the sewer. Let's go. And I think it's about time we give ourselves some admins, shall we? Give Brainrot. We'll go with the Maggiani first, because why not? And then we'll give ourselves the I2 Perfect.
I2 Perfect.
And then we can't forget about the Dojo. All 3 of the admins. So we'll start with the Maggiani Tankiani. In case you guys have forgotten, this one does a critical hit every 5th attack, which actually guarantees for crazy OP damage. Once we level up, we'll switch to the next one. Okay, and then we got the Dojo, which critical hits are now 4 times the damage, and it's 199% stronger than your strongest Brainrot. We can buy that damage boost. There we go. 50, 60, 70%. And so, oh, there's the Dardador. And finally, we got the I2 Perfectini Foxanini, which is 210% stronger and has a 15% chance to do the quick attacks. And wow, we just leveled up already. The Bambaclat Crococlat. Very cool. Now, is there any, oh, I forgot about the OP. So give Brainrot OP.
OP.
How could I forget? This was also in the exclusive packs right before this crazy Karkakor. It has a 50% chance to do twice range or twice damage. So if you were ever wondering what are the best in the game, the new Karkakor, the Meowl, the 6-7, the OP, the 3 admins, and then the 2 new YouTuber Brainrots. And then if we had to go back even further, the other best one is the Triton Sohor, because this one is 375% stronger than your strongest Brainrot. But it doesn't have a special ability. That's the only thing.
OP!
So, let's go into the Goat Galaxy and work at getting the next rebirth. So, since we already gave ourselves a ton of the index coins, we can buy all these upgrades. And I think it's time to go back to the most OP Brainrot. But more so than just that, I think we need better pets. Wait a minute. What if we give ourselves a bunch of like the I2 Perfect pets? Wait. Oh, it works. Look at this. If you remember, this was in the Christmas event where you could get 1 for free. But we just got 10 of them. Oh my gosh. We have an I2 Perfect army. The admin pet army for admin commands. And we just got to the Planetario, which leads us to rebirth number 6. But I did want to test out one thing, because we did find out in the last command episode, we can give ourselves currency and XP. What would happen if I just do this? Oh my gosh. Wait, it worked. What would happen if I add a 0? The Bananaconda? Add another 0? We're at the Lololo. Add another 1. We're at the Mateo. Okay. That gets us to the Giraffe Celeste. We have made it to the nuclear core without leaving spawn. I just keep adding a 0 and it's working. So we are now back to the Goat Galaxy. We are rebirth 6 and We are so close to the strawberry land. All right, we are at 97%. Just 3 more, and we will basically be to the next world. All right, just 1 more. Come on, give it a moment. Boom! Very cool. All right, so I'm just gonna see what happens if I, 2%. Wait, let me add a 0. 30%, 50, 60. Okay, next, into the world, into the strawberry land. Okay, while we fight the strawberry elephant here, I do want to kind of put something to the test. I want to spawn in like every Omega pet. So let's give ourselves every flame. So look at this. The Ultra Flame, we're going to get the Turbo Flame, the Mega Flame, and the Regular Flame. So look, now we have all 4 of these. Ooh, got the Rainbow Flame Army. Very cool. And then we can just equip these to give ourselves a little bit more strength, of course. And then if we go back even further, we could give ourselves the Polar Bear. Anyone remember this pet? This was an Omega pet as well. 135% stronger. Super good. And we just reached the Cocosino Reno. So let's see what the other Omega pets are. We obviously have the Index. And then before that, for whatever reason, they had an evil duck. Anyone remember this? Give pet evil duck. Take a look at this one. 120, and it has 20,000 damage. And then we go back another season, and we had the Xmas tree. And then go back even more, we had the Batkin, the Meow Warrior, and then obviously, if you remember this, you're an OG, the Crabbler. So that is officially every Omega pet that has ever been in the game. And when I say Omega pet, I mean ones that have a boost. So the Flames, we got the Polar Bear, the Index, the Evil Duck, the Xmas, Batkin, Meower, and Crabbler. Look at all these specials. Dang, that's insane. But I feel like it's now time to give ourselves some wins. Give currency, let's do wins, and let's go with a bajillion. And stop. Perfect. Now we can get some fruit, which will give us damage and speed. And we can go over here and get some more. Nicely done. All right, I'm starting to have so much fun with this challenge. All right, we just reached the Bombardana Crocolala, but I think it's back to adding some zeros. Oh, and just like that, we are out of the strawberry land. Now, I feel like we should do a crazy command. We are going to make ourselves rebirth 7. So just like that, we are now rebirth 7, and we don't even need to use this anymore. You know what? We're gonna go even further. We're gonna make ourselves rebirth 8. Whoa. So we have skipped this rebirth, and we've skipped the next rebirth. That's incredible. Did it work though, is the question. I mean, we'll have to see once we get to Brain Heaven. Do we see the rebirth, or has it already worked? I guess that will be the question. And wait, it did work. I just realized this. Look, we now have the rainbow star. It's no longer red or whatever. That's crazy cool. But it's about time we give ourselves some XP. What do you think? Well, here goes nothing. And how's that? Well, that didn't even move our XP bar. How about that? Okay. Oh, yep, that worked. We have made it to the flush rooms with the power of one command. Yes. Oh, I forgot about this update. They added grades to trinkets. So you can spend your gems to upgrade your trinkets even further, which is really cool. And then we have a XP boost here. Very nice. And then, obviously, we can give ourselves more XP. The P Sahur, which getting us all the way to level 101. Perfect. How about we do it again? There we go. The Sahur. And what's next? The K Sahur. And then if we add 2 more zeros, we have made it to the final world. The Brain Heaven. Where in fact, wait. Oh, I thought I was stuck in the portal. Did it work? Yes, we skipped over the rebirth. That's nuts. So with one command, we can go from rebirth 0 to rebirth 8. What happens if I do like rebirth 10? Is that even a thing? Or rebirth 1,000? Look, I'm rebirth 10 billion. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm going crazy, but I'm barely doing any damage. I think I actually need to put in a real rebirth. Rebirth 8. Okay, yeah, you actually have to put in a real rebirth, otherwise your damage starts glitching. But there is one final command that we still haven't done. It's all items. And when you do this, you get all index pets, you get the best relics, and you get 999 of every single item in the game. Look at this. Oh, man. From every crate to every Brainrot, everything possible. Wow. Which now means our Brainrot boost is over 1,000. So all that's left to do is to get level 112 and officially beat Brainrot Evolution with all the admin commands. And I think we all know how we're gonna do that. All these zeros, brrr, and boom. Good game, we just reached max level with 1.0000 e to the power of 176. So we officially have every single Brainrot in the game. Wow. And somehow I'm not doing any damage. Wait, how is that possible? I broke it. Okay, that's much better. Wow, what an episode. If you guys enjoyed this and you want to see me do another admin command episode, let me know what you guys want to see next. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys subscribe. And again, on screen right now is what the new YouTuber Brainrots look like. The LukeBlox and the Blocks. And don't miss out on the event this Saturday where it's gonna be light versus dark. Blocks versus LukeBlox. Who will win? As always, make sure you guys subscribe and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!